Okay, everybody, so this is chapter 18 through 19 of City of Ember. So Lina and Dune finally succeeded in escaping the City of Amber and they arrived at this new land. And they're just overwhelmed because of the natural wonders of the city. It's their first time experiencing the natural sunlight. It's their first time hearing the beautiful songs of the birds, and it's their first time experiencing all the beautiful, the fresh air coming out of the trees and looking at the creatures. So we can vividly feel their sense of awe and sense of wonder. And then these are the emotions and these are the sentiments that are often desensitized and dulled because we enjoy them every day. So we don't really get to appreciate them and we just take them for granted. Uh, but then it's so new to Lina and Dune because they were locked inside a dark, enclosed city all their lives. So when they're exposed to this natural world, they are greatly exhilarating. So this makes us reflect on our experience with the nature, and then this makes us appreciate the natural world, the blessings that we are given. So this, I think, is a powerful reminder for us to appreciate what we have, the nature and then the natural world. And this urges us, and this is a warning for us if we do not try to preserve the natural beauty that we have right now, then the world is going to deteriorate pretty soon because of climate crisis, and our world can deteriorate into a state such as city of wonder. So we have to be more mindful and careful not to lose the everyday miracles that we have. Also, it's really great that the end of the book is so hopeful because they finally arrived at the new land that they were looking for. And throughout the novel, they were met with many challenges and obstacles. At first, they didn't even talk to each other because they lost their friendship, but then they started recovering that friendship, and then they found this mysterious instruction and couldn't decipher any of it, but then they didn't give up. They continued to look into it and they found clues and they brought it to Clary and they worked together on it. They went into the pipe works. So it was through their continuous efforts and unwavering belief in the possibility that made this exit possible. So it's very admirable that these teenagers, 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, that they were able to do this without giving up. Because sometimes when things look impossible and so challenging, it's really easy for us to give up. And I almost did that many times in my life. So if I think about my own personal experience, so I was in college. I was in the fourth year of my college, and I was left with only one semester. But then the academic pressure was so much, so heavy on my shoulders. So just before finishing my college years, I was on the verge of giving up. And then I told my parents and I told my brother that I will never go back to college and I will not finish my college education because I don't have the courage to handle the academic pressure even for just one more semester. But then my family gave me a lot of hope and encouragement, so I was able to go back and then finally finish my college education. So when even things seem impossible and so very challenging, if you muster up the last bit of courage and determination, everything becomes possible, especially with the support of family members and friends. Okay, and Lida and Dune's journey also tells us the importance of seeking knowledge. So when they looked into the instructions, they were able to study it, and then they were able to explore based on the new knowledge, whereas the most of the population, the majority of the population were content under the authority of the mayor, and then they did not try to challenge and change the status quo, but then they were brave enough to try to change. So it symbolizes the triumph of knowledge and triumph of innovation over ignorance. So if you continue to seek knowledge and question the status quo, the reality, then if you are open to new possibilities and if you keep imagining a different future, then those people can create their own paths that were um, that were previously seemed unimaginable and impossible. Okay, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you.